Something is wrong with Tiger Woods. Grimacing after his tee shot at 9. Sadly, is unable to continue.
These are the Tiger Woods Special Edition Nike Cage 4 tennis shoes. Why is Tiger Woods the face of a Nike tennis shoe? And, you might be right. Why is Tiger the face of a tennis shoe? But before we go into the details of how this shoe was put together, we first need to come up with the backstory on how it was created. So, back in 2018, Tiger is actually a big fan of tennis. He decided to go to the US Open to watch, the night matches unfold. And he happened to be watching Rafa playing his matches. So Rafa is actually a big golfer in his free time. He loves Tiger very much, and he actually appreciates him. He's one of his idols. He was actually asked about Tiger in the post-match interview, and he said he was specifically, one of his idols. He looked up to him a lot. He would like to, go play some golf with them sometime. And he actually got to meet Tiger after that match. It was a 4th round night match, and yeah, they actually took a picture together. Rafa actually displayed it on his Instagram, which I'll post up here. And so yeah, that's the backstory. Now let's get into the construction. Looking at the design of this shoe, there's actually a couple things that stand out to me. The first one being the upper. So I chose to review the shoe because I was very intrigued by the design of it. Nike decided to go for a one-piece construction, but there's a tiger print all across the upper and along the inside of the shoe. Now you might be thinking, yeah, that's a little bit boring. Nike usually does a little bit more with their designs, whatever. But there's actually a little bit of a story behind it. So when Tiger was a kid, his dad was in the military. Tiger's name was actually Earl, not Tiger, but this is why the story gets interesting. When Tiger's dad was in the Vietnam War, back when he was, serving his time in the military, he met a Vietnamese soldier by the name of Vuong Pong Phong. Forgive me if I'm saying that wrong. But he was a colonel in the Vietnamese army, and they were best friends while he was, serving his time there. When Tiger's dad came home, out of respect to, his best friend during the war, he actually started calling Tiger the nickname Tiger instead of Earl, which was his birth name, which was also his father's name. So, overall, I think the design is clean and slick, but there's actually a cool story behind it, which makes it just a little bit better, and I actually appreciate. So good job, Nike, for sharing that story with us. So moving on to the inside of the shoe, there's actually another important piece to so you might be thinking the shoe is all black, right? There's really nothing going on here. All black, gray, silver, it's cool, but there's nothing that Tiger's really known for in the shoe. But what would be so cool? We have the outside of the shoe. It's gray, black, not too much going on here. But a limited edition Tiger shoe would not be complete without just a little bit of red on the shoe. So in here we have the red insole, and there's actually a story behind the red insole as well. So when Tiger was a kid, as all of his stories are, it feels like, as all of his stories as all of his stories are, it feels like he would wear red on all of his tournament days. And his first tournament win was in red, obviously. And his mom, as a kid at the time, said it was his, lucky color, right, so to speak. So since then, Tiger has worn red in every single final round of every tournament he's played in. Ironically, it worked out that he went to Stanford, which is, a red school to begin with. But yeah, all 82 of his wins have come wearing some shade of red. And it's actually become so famous around the world that when Tiger was recently in a car accident, it's actually become so popular that when Tiger was in a recent car accident, a lot of the PGA Tour players decided to wear red, in the tournament round as a little bit a tribute to him, and also to wish him good luck in his recovery. And good thing is he is recovering and everything should be good now. But yeah, that is the story behind the red. This has been my review of the Nike Cage 4 limited edition Tiger Woods. If you guys liked, feel free to drop a like down below. If you disagree with anything I said, or if you dislike any of the design, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. And feel free to subscribe so you guys get notified every time I go live for any of my next videos, whether that's a review or a play test. Also, if you want to see a play test of the Tiger Woods Cage 4 shoes, let me know in the comments down below and maybe we'll make that happen. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on the courts. Adios.